In today's show, Bitcoin's in the midst of a powerful breakout. How far will the prices go past $10,000? I'm going to be breaking this down in today's show, taking a look at what former Goldman Sachs executive Raoul Pal wrote. Bitcoin is breaking out of an inverse head and shoulder formation. It already broke the big wedge pattern, hashtag Bitcoin. So as you can see, a lot of analysts are very bullish right now, as they should be. Josh Rager wrote, it would be extra bullish if this month closed above $9,250, and the Bitcoin price is currently above $9,000, which is pretty cool considering the entire crypto market is pumping right now. Also in today's show, Bitcoin versus the coronavirus. Is Bitcoin trading like stocks or gold? Well, according to Alex Kruger, a look at reaction times and correlations to explore if Bitcoin may be trading like a risk-on asset such as stocks or a risk-off asset such as gold and bonds. We will investigate this in today's show, and this pretty much sums up the sentiment of the crypto market right now. Some sold Bitcoin at $1 because they thought 10 was impossible. Some sold at $10 because they thought 100 was impossible. Some sold at 100 because they thought 1,000 was impossible, and some sold at 1,000 because they thought 10,000 was impossible. Some will also sell at $10,000. In today's show, we're also going to be taking a look at the overall cryptocurrency market. I'll be doing a Bitcoin price action. All this plus so much more in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every single day. So be sure to smash that subscribe button and click that bell icon to receive notifications of the latest premium crypto news. And before we kick off today's show, if interested in tapping into OPM, other people's money, to grow your wealth and crypto portfolio, click that link right below the video in the description. All right, welcome back to another episode of Crypto News Alerts. I'm your host, JV, and let's dive right in. Bitcoin is looking very bullish during this breakout. How far will the prices go past $10,000? Well, after an 11% drop last week, Bitcoin started to mount an extremely strong recovery on Sunday and Monday. Just earlier today, Bitcoin reached a local high of 9,150, trading 5% higher on the day. As per Raoul Pal, a former Goldman Sachs executive, he shared here on crypto Twitter, Bitcoin's breaking out of an inverse head and shoulder formation with a very weak right, which should make it often more powerful. It already broke the big wedge pattern, hashtag Bitcoin, which is very bullish. This move has also notably brought Bitcoin above the key 200-day simple moving average, while the price has yet to close above this key technical level, sitting around 9,000. This specific moving average has long been seen as analysts as an indicator of an asset's long-term directionality. With these bullish factors in mind, where do analysts say the leading crypto can go next? So what's next for Bitcoin? Unsurprisingly, this latest boost higher has analysts convinced that the market is ready to see even more gains. Eerily accurate trader Philby in a recent edition of his Descent Trader newsletter wrote, overall, Bitcoin is exactly where I anticipated, slowly grinding up towards previous resistance. I'm very much of the opinion that Bitcoin will reach at least 12,500 level before the halving. Let's go Bitcoin. As to why 12,500 makes sense, he noted that it's the top target for a bullish inverse head and shoulders chart that is forming on a medium-term basis for Bitcoin. The belief that the crypto will soon head over 10,000 has been echoed by other prominent traders and commentators. Trader and industry advisor Josh Rager noted that Bitcoin's current monthly candle is looking good, adding that if January can close above 9,250, the price would likely look to push up over 10,000 to retest the point of control of June to September 2019's price action. Taking a look at this tweet from Josh Rager, you can see right here, he included the graph, and let's check out some of the responses. Josh Rager replied, the previous candle you show only broke above the previous month. This is a candle that can close higher than the 3 previous months. This is a totally different market from 2018. Not a bear market pre-capitulation. This is re-accumulation. Taking a look at this tweet from Derek Barker, he wrote, the retest at the lower levels went well, coming back after reaching 8,200 again, and now looks all set to move up towards 93 to 9,400. Just one thing that is not positive is the dropping volume in China. Rest looks good. Agreeing to you. Looking to to close above 92.50 this month. So what about bearish arguments? While there is the above bullish sentiment, there are some signs that the crypto may soon see a price pullback, one that might bring it back into the 8,000s for the time being. The below trader, which we'll talk about here in a second, noted the 4-hour chart of Bitcoin's printing a number of signs that bears may soon assert control over the market. Number one, the price of Bitcoin has not yet passed the previous high set on the 18th. The Klinger trend indicates it's looking to roll over to bearish. The BitMEX funding rate is reaching extreme levels that imply impending reversal, and the RSI has started to roll over as well. Taking a look at this tweet from CryptoMer, he wrote, 4 hours so far, hard to say something extremely bullish here, ready to adapt, watching. And he got some eyeballs here, and this graph I'll be sure to include in the show notes below the video, in the description. And I'd love to know, are you bearish or bullish on Bitcoin right now? Let me know your thoughts in the comments right down below. Also in today's show, Bitcoin versus the coronavirus. Is Bitcoin trading like stocks or gold? Let's discuss it. Bitcoin markets have reacted with increased volatility to the news of the spreading coronavirus in China. The last few days may reveal patterns about Bitcoin trading in relation to risk. I also want to stress that viruses can spread through paper, fiat, currency. Think about it. A dollar bill. How many people actually touch that don't wash their hands and have lots of germs? Just something to consider. With cryptocurrency, you get rid of the risk of attracting any virus because it's digital. Just another superior reason to start using cryptocurrency, and I just wanted to throw it out there. So Bitcoin shows new trading patterns on risk events. Bitcoin showed behavior that may reveal new patterns of trading in relation to stocks. The coronavirus epidemic and subsequent lockdowns in China, coinciding with the Chinese New Year celebrations, caused a slump in Chinese and international stocks, but Bitcoin prices showed a different pattern in relation to the movements of stocks, with waves of activity both coinciding with the overall slide in assets, but also rallies that suggest Bitcoin is also a risk-averse asset. We'll be taking a look at what Alex Kruger wrote here on Crypto Twitter. A look at reaction times and correlations to explore if Bitcoin may be trading like a risk-on asset, such as stocks, or a risk-off asset, such as gold or bonds. Investigate. We must. Thank you, Jedi Master. So Alex Kruger also added number two, some analysts believe traders sold Bitcoin last week because of the coronavirus. The narrative flipped last Friday when Bitcoin started to move opposite of the stocks. And he also wrote, keep in mind that until Friday, the narrative was coronavirus pushing Bitcoin lower. It now is coronavirus pushing Bitcoin higher. Some people try very hard to create narratives, and as you can see, he's quoting, nothing special. Bitcoin slumps 6% on the coronavirus Chinese New Year, taken from Cointelegraph before it just flipped, and now people are bullish on Bitcoin regarding the coronavirus. Very interesting how things can flip just like that. Number three, by observing a chart of Chinese stocks versus Bitcoin, one can conclude that third time is a charm, and the Chinese stocks here up top and Bitcoin down below. And now let's check out number four. He added, let's dig in deeper. The coronavirus sell-off started last week on the Asia Tuesday Open. And let's see, did he add a fifth? Yes, he did. The Bitcoin sell-off occurred a full day and a half earlier. Did then Bitcoin traders front-run the crash? Stock traders are faster and better informed than crypto traders, and thus Bitcoin can't front-run stocks. Number six, Bitcoin's price did not even flinch when the first coronavirus sell-off started. It is clear Bitcoin did not react to the first panic wave. Number seven, what did Bitcoin do when China stocks sold off again on the 22nd, the second panic wave? This time, Bitcoin moved lower. And number eight, let's take a small break and find the new pattern in the clouds. You can make money trading unicorns. Number nine, when stocks crashed on Friday while Bitcoin had a positive day, narrative flipped from Bitcoin positively correlated with stocks to Bitcoin negatively correlated with stocks. Although the Friday afternoon reversal must have been troubling for narrative seekers. And number 10, holy moly, Alex Kruger's not playing any games. Summary insofar, 3 panic waves impacted risk assets. Bitcoin didn't react during the first. Bitcoin sold off during the second, and Bitcoin moved down during the third. It would seem Bitcoin just did its own thing. And number 11, consider Bitcoin has moved over 4% in a 24-hour period, as it has done today at this time, 30% of the time since 2018. Last week's move have been rather ordinary in terms of magnitude. And number Number 12, Bitcoin did without a doubt move on the Iran events. January 7th was a game changer. That did not mean we should expect Bitcoin to move every time stock pumps or dump, but be attentive to select geopolitical events. Number 13, this is how Bitcoin traded the Iran events. Notice the lag equals opportunity. Number 14, to analyze if Bitcoin trades together with stocks, must look into reaction times or time series of returns. Comparing prices leads to spurious conclusions. It is only fine doing so coupled with further analysis, price correlations, and overlaying price charts. He puts thumbs down to both of these. And number 15, people desire to explain randomness as non-random. So they look for explanations even when there are none and overestimate casualty. A fantastic way for finding imaginary cause and effect links to overlay two charts with some series that trend, a common mistake. So don't. And number 16, this is the last one I'm going to read. How about returns? Correlations of returns between Bitcoin and risk assets have historically been unstable and hovered around zero. This changed somewhat in 2019. Correlations since January 1st, 2019 are 0.14 with the S&P 500 and 0.19 with gold. In January, Bitcoin gathered some data about its behavior during dramatic news events. The leading crypto coins started reacting to macro factors, sparking a lengthy commentary by markets observer Alex Kruger, as I just broke down for you in detail. But Bitcoin did not behave the same way as gold, which has a long-term risk-adverse inverse relation to stock movements. Instead, Bitcoin charted its own path while showing it reacted to events and news. The Iran tension and crisis in January caused the first rally for Bitcoin above 9,000. Now the coronavirus events unfurling are showing another propensity of Bitcoin to rally on news of overall crisis. Bitcoin is starting to behave in ways that offset the risk of dramatic unforeseeable events, which threaten much more than asset price fluctuations. Bitcoin becomes attractive in periods of instability, creating unicorn trading patterns. Bitcoin has been used in multiple examples of hyperinflation and has become an alternative tool of payment and a store of value. This also means that the benchmark crypto may be following another trading pattern, reacting to unicorn events, as Mr. Kruger suggested. While Bitcoin does not have a predictable relationship to stocks, it can still have dramatic days to push the price higher, as we're seeing right now. And taking a look at the overall cryptocurrency market, we can see most the major cryptos are pumping and in the green. Bitcoin up 3.5%, trading just above $9,000. Ethereum is up 0.87%, trading at $170. Bitcoin Cash, one of the few in the red, down 0.6%, trading at $367. Satoshi Vision is up 3%, trading at $300. Miss Litecoin is up 2.5%, trading at $58. BNB Coin up 1%, trading at $17.63. XRP up 1%, trading at 23 cents. And Link is barely up, trading at $2.62. The total crypto market cap is sitting at $248 billion, with $118 billion in volume in the past 24 hours. And the current Bitcoin dominance is 66.1% according to CoinMarketCap. And taking a look at the top gainers, let's just scroll down. You can see a lot of the cryptos are in the green, and this is very bullish sentiment here for the crypto market. But let's take a look at the top 10 gainers. Cardano up a whopping 14%, trading at 5 cents. Quant up almost 9%, trading at $4. Ethereum Classic up 7.8%, trading at $10.64. Swipe up 7.6%, trading at $2. Nexo up 7.5%, trading at just below 12 cents. And Golem up 7%, trading just below 4 cents. And taking a look at the biggest losers, Centrality down 10%, trading at 7.4 cents. BBC Coin down almost 5%, trading at 9.5 cents. Molecular Future down 4%, trading at $1.57. Bitcoin Gold down 2%, trading at $11.84. Nervos Network down almost 2%, trading at 0.006. And Icon down 1.6%, trading at 18 cents. And checking out the BitMEX margins, we can see the bulls are in control, leading with 131 million in superiority in the past 24 hours, with longs leading 51.7% versus 48.2% shorts. Are you bullish or bearish right now? Drop me a comment right down below. And checking out the crypto greed and fear index, we're currently rated a 54, which is neutral. Yesterday we were rated a 50, which is neutral, and last week a 52, which is neutral. And last month we were in fear, in extreme fear, which is quite interesting how fast the market can flip. Now, if you're not familiar with the crypto greed and fear index, extreme fear can be a sign that investors are too worried. That can be a great buying opportunity. And when investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for a correction. I want to encourage you to check out the community section of my YouTube channel. It's very interactive. My most recent poll I shared yesterday: in which year will Bitcoin hit six figures? 18% of you put 2020, fingers crossed. 41% of you put 2021, which is when I believe Bitcoin will hit six figures. 15% put 2022, 18% put 2023, and 7% of you put never ever. What's the dealio, yo? What's up with that? But drop me a comment right down below. Let me know your thoughts. And another one I put a poll on is February 1st, 2020, which is 3 days away. What will the Bitcoin price be? And at this time, Bitcoin was pretty bearish, just as a heads up. 26% of the people put 8 to 9,000, 19% put below 8, 35% put 9 to 10,000. Well, guess what? We are now above 9,000. So this looks to be the most accurate prediction. 8% put 10,000 to 11, and 12% put above $11,000. I also want to remind you that below all of my videos in the description, you can click on show more and you will see a very detailed description followed by show notes. You have a link to my blog/podcast where you can download the latest episodes. Of course, you're subscribed on YouTube. I'm going to assume you've done that already, but we're also on iTunes, all the major podcasting platforms, including Spotify, Stitcher Radio, Google Play. I would encourage you to follow us there and download those episodes. We're also on Twitter. I encourage you to follow us if you're not already doing so for the latest and greatest crypto news released daily. And I also have a private crypto Facebook group with over 17,000 members called Crypto Alchemy, which I would encourage you to be a part of. And I also have a private crypto Telegram group I'm very active in. You can see all the links right here in the show notes below the video in the description. And I also have resources to all the articles I'm using within the show. So make sure to check out all the resources available and plug in. And I look forward to seeing you inside my private groups. Well, that's going to conclude today's show. As always, I appreciate you tuning in and journeying along with me inside this Bitcoin crypto rocket ship heading straight to the moon, infinity, and beyond. If you got value out of today's show, be sure to smash that subscribe button and click that bell icon to receive notifications of the latest premium crypto news. Because I'm telling you, Bitcoin is going where no man has ever gone before: the moon. And real quick before I go, if interested in tapping into OPM, other people's money, to grow your wealth and crypto portfolio, be sure to smash the link right below the video in the description. And I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's episode. Peace.